A very happy new year to all our viewers. Hello and warm welcome to 8 on Play On, our weekly sports program highlighting the major sporting developments in the 8 northeastern states of the country. I'm Prarthana Hajarika. Stay with us in the next half an hour as we bring you the football action by the techies in the All India Inter-IIT Sports Meet, the super gymnastics action from Tripura in the National School Games, and a heaping of accolades of Indian cricket captain Virat Kohli by an all-time greatest cricketer Vivian Richards. So all that lined up for your viewing pleasure. Before we move ahead, let's take a quick look at the top stories. The 53rd IIT meet concludes in Guwahati. IIT Delhi lifts the football championships trophy. 21st National Janjati Sports Meet in Assam gets off to a colourful start amidst call for renewed commitment for tapping of talents among tribal communities across the country. Tripura Police lifts the Inter-Office 7A Side Football Championship in Agartala. And famous cricketer Vivian Richards showers praise on Indian cricket captain Virat Kohli for his aggressive presence in the field. Welcome back. Our first story. IIT Delhi and IIT Roorkee fought it out with high level of energy, greed and determination in the finals of the football championship in the recently concluded All India 53rd Inter-IIT Sports Meet. It was a narrow margin of just one goal which was the difference between both the teams as IIT Delhi won the Kaveri Championship by a solitary goal.
Welcome to the match number 30, the final contest between IIT Roorkee versus IIT Football of the 53rd Inter-IIT Sports Meet 2018 at IIT Guwahati, which is right now going on. And let's over to the game straight away. Number 14.
The much anticipated final match of football between IIT Roorkee and IIT Delhi took place at IIT Guwahati. IIT Roorkee secured an easy win in the first semi-final over hosts IIT Guwahati by 4-0 to book their place in the final.
Number 77, and that is Ismail doing the rest of the job. A throw-in for IIT Roorkee. There are some really tall players. Number 14, Hailu Bujara. Ismail's number 77 is challenged by 3 Delhi players. Number 12, Ishan, pass on for number 7. Number 7, that is Aryan. Aryan still with the ball and pass on for number 10, Rahul. Rahul still going on with the ball. He is challenged by 2 of the midfielders of IIT Roorkee. And at the last moment, not succeeding it, and the match referee, that is Bijendra Mohan Sharma, decided.
Meanwhile, IIT Delhi in a nail-biting second semi-final won over IIT Kanpur by 6-5 in penalty shootouts. In the final, IIT Delhi defeated IIT Roorkee 1-0 to win the gold medal. Therefore, IIT Roorkee had to content themselves with a silver medal.
Number 10 of IIT Roorkee, that is Sagar Dhek. Nicely passed, a long one for number 77. It's going to be very dangerous. There is nobody except the goalkeeper. Can he do it or not? At the last moment. This is a golden opportunity for IIT Roorkee to equalize. Nice right footer.
The hosts IIT Guwahati bagged the bronze medal in the same event. Coincidentally, IIT Delhi and IIT Roorkee also finished at first and second positions respectively in the final overall ranking for the General Championship of Inter-IIT Sports Meet.
Of this extra time. Now, IIT Roorkee going all out, a real positive ball, a lot of aggression. IIT Roorkee under a lot of pressure to score at least few seconds of this entire game, final contest. So that's the end of that game, and IIT Delhi is the champion of the 53rd Inter-IIT Sports Meet 2018 at the IIT Guwahati playground, defeating IIT Roorkee by a solitary goal 1-0, which was scored by Rahul, jersey number 10.
Olympian archer Satyadev Prasad, Nippon Das, coach of Hima Das and world bodybuilding champion Gula Prabha were among the few sports icons who were specially felicitated by Chief Minister of Assam, Hormananda Khunwal, at the 21st National Janjati Sports Meet held last week in Tepesi, Assam. The main objective of the sports meet is to identify sports talent among Janjati communities, to provide training and provide a platform to excel in the highest standards.
The Akhil Bharatiya Vanavasi Kalyan Ashram's 21st National Janajati Sports Meet kicked off last Thursday at Tapesia's Lakshmibai National Institute of Physical Education Sports Complex ground in Guwahati. The sports meet was inaugurated by Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal.
By the Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Sarbananda Sonowal, who is also the chief patron of the 21st National Janajati Sports Meet 2018. Athletic Mintu Rava, who is holding the torch, and which will begin the 21st National Janajati Sports Meet 2018. So this
A souvenir with the title Lakshya Ved was also released on the occasion.
And Honorable Chief Minister of Assam, Sarbananda Sonowal, releasing the souvenir Lakshya Veda.
Olympian archer Satyadev Prasad, Nipon Das, coach of Hima Das, and world bodybuilding champion Gulab Rabha are among the few sports icons who were specifically felicitated by the Chief Minister.
And the only sees inspirations for the mountaineers in the she's being felicitated once again. Showed what bodybuilding to what at the international level. Sri Gulab Rabha, Vanavasi Kalyan Ashram, a medal and a memento among the leading boxers of tremendous performance at the national international Janajati being felicitated. So 5 sports icons will be from Satya Prasad and Karyavak RSS, and Hima Das is a Hima Das being felicitated, and what a proud moment for the coach of this opening day of this 21st.
About 1,200 young sports persons in 33 teams representing various states are participating in the 3-day event. There will be 6 athletic events including 21-kilometer half marathon and archery competition.
It was for shooting event, and especially the women. There will be good number of boys and girls. We have got Gujarat, but this is a contingent from Jaipur. Gujarat Sports Meet 2018, and so one can imagine the diversity of so many national international players. Weekend is of Nagaland in the we have got Sikkim. Sikkim is the 5th state. Nepal.
The main objective of the sports meet is to identify sports talents among Janajati communities to provide training and a platform to excel to higher standards. Sonowal, in his inaugural address, said that the efforts of the Kalyan Ashram are providing ample opportunities for the tribal youth from the interior villages to be traced and nurtured with their sports talent. He further stated that his government has adopted a sports policy wherein the medal-winning sports persons are provided with cash incentives and training facilities to excel in the respective fields.
एक ऐसा माहौल बने जिस माहौल से हर खिलाड़ी जो यहाँ भाग लिया है सबको एक ही संदेश देश के कोने कोने तक ले जाना पड़ेगा, वो है एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत। अगर कोई खिलाड़ी एशियन गेम्स हो, कॉमनवेल्थ हो, ओलंपिक हो, इस स्तर पर अगर गोल्ड मेडल सुधार अगर बचेंगे तो हमारे सरकार की तरफ से उनको ये दिया मिलेगा। डिजिटल कोर्ट में ऐसे खिलाड़ियों को हम एकोमोडेट करने के लिए कौन सा बताया दिया है।
Moving Moving on, the recently concluded Northeast Olympic Games held in Manipur has provided a remarkable platform to the budding sportspersons of the region. From a hindsight, it can be said that the Northeast Olympic Games held in Imphal have definitely set a benchmark of highly competitive sports in this part of the region. It has been a long cherished dream of the region to create a platform to bring peace and friendship through sports.
The energy level of the participants in the athletic arena in the recently concluded Northeast Olympic Games was to be seen to be believed. Living up to the Olympic theme of Citius, Altius and Fortius, the strive for excellence was only to be seen to be believed. For 5 days, 236 participants from Arunachal, 246 from Assam, 134 from Mizoram, 165 from Meghalaya, 224 from Nagaland and 128 from Tripura, also 179 from Sikkim and 248 from Manipur, competed in the games with a fantastic display of sportsmanship, drawing appreciation from the local Manipuri people. In one way, the Northeast Olympic Games turned out to be a grooming ground for the young talents of the region.
अच्छा अब बेटा आपका नाम बताइए और कौन सा स्टेट का है?
मेरा नाम निवेदा वर्मन है, मैं असम से हूँ।
अच्छा अब बेटा आपका?
मेरा नाम सुवर्णा कलिता, मैं असम से हूँ।
जब मणिपुर ओलंपिक एसोसिएशन ने एक सबसे पहले नॉर्थ ईस्ट ओलंपिक गेम्स ऑर्गेनाइज किया है, लोग इनका क्या क्या फायदा उठा सकते हैं?
फायदा क्या, अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस देना है सबको, अच्छा वो लोग जो देगा चाहिए।
मणिपुर आने से पहले मेरा मामला था कि मेरा लाइफ बेस्ट टाइमिंग देना था और इसके बाद भी मेरा नेक्स्ट कंपटीशन है तो मतलब अपना टाइमिंग भी देखना था कितना आ रहा है, तो अच्छा लगा अपना बेस्ट टाइमिंग दिया।
Yeah, you know, this is the first time and I want it to continue every year, and I like to perform every year for my team. Yeah.
As a young shooter, what is your future, and will these games organized by the Manipur Olympic Association under the guidance and aegis of the Northeastern Olympic Association, will such events help you in your performance?
Yeah, obviously. And then this is our first Northeast Olympic, and then I hope we have a better future for our experience and all. So I think it's good.
Another huge attraction during the Games was the fearsome display of punitive action by the participants in the field of contact sports. Manipur has a history of excellence in this field, with Super Mary Kom being a great inspiration to hundreds of budding pugilists who participated in the event during the Northeast Olympic Games. Around 2,000 athletes competed in 12 disciplines, including athletics, archery, badminton, boxing, football, judo, karate-do, shooting, table tennis, taekwondo, weightlifting and wushu. The Northeast Olympic Games provided valuable exposure and experience to young participants and inspired future sportspersons.
The decision of ball number 16. In the red corner.
Well, first of all, it is about the infrastructure only. The range that we have in Manipur is a little bit outdated now for this feature. For example, the 10-meter range that we have is very old. We don't have the electronic means the monitor. The monitor 10 meter that the arm have, for example. So we need to improve that. Then only I think we can improve our skill, but then we will be able to compete with other part of the nation.
What are the benefits and what are the expectations from this?
We are very much happy after hearing about this game that the Manipur Association, they are starting this game, Olympic Association, they are starting this game. After conducting this game, I think lot of players will be come out to forward for this game, not only for shooting, for other games also. So it will improve, I think, day by day it will be improved year by year. If the games continues in coming years also, then I think all the infrastructures for this all Northeast states will be developed. Otherwise it will be again stagnant. So I think if the government will support, then we should continue this game. for the development of shooting, not only for shooting, for all events, Olympic events.
The award ceremonies during the Northeast Olympic Games clearly established the highest level of involvement by the sportspersons across all disciplines of competitive sports. It was definitely a moment of glory for the achievement of those who shared the podium honors. Manipur's Education Minister and Chairman of Manipur Olympic Association, T.H. Radhesham, said that it is the humble beginning of the MOA to offer a common platform to come together, embarking upon a new journey to show the path of peace and harmony through the spirit of games and sports.
We are very fortunate to have Shri Thokchong Radhesham, the Honorable Minister, Education, Labour and Employment, who is also the President of Manipur Olympic Association and the Chairman of the Organizing Committee of this very Games. Sir, welcome to Doordarshan.
Thank you.
The government of Manipur has taken a very, very big initiative to launch the first ever Northeast Indigenous Games. And what was the reason that you have initiated this very game?
The state of Manipur is the powerhouse of sports, and in the Northeast, the 8 states of the Northeast, we have talented players, but for the last few years we have not been able to provide a platform for these young talented players to showcase their. So we thought we must take some big initiative to provide a platform to all the talented players of the Northeast.
The Northeast Olympic Games held in Imphal has definitely set a benchmark of highly competitive sports in this part of the region. It has been a long-cherished dream of the region to create a platform to bring peace and friendship through sports, and the platform, like the Northeast Olympic Games, provided a perfect pitch to strive towards that direction and also help optimally utilize and unlock the full potential of the talents in the region, where sports has become increasingly a good career option for the youth in the region.
Come on. Okay, I never won a medal.
Some other news now. The Inter-Office State Level 7A-side football championship concluded in Tripura earlier this week. The competition witnessed high level of competition and participation from more than a dozen teams which took part in the event. Playing against arch rival Agriculture Department in the Tripura Sports School field at Badharghat, Tripura Police won the match, defeating by 4-2 to be declared the winning side.
Tripura Police lifted the Inter-Office 7A-side football championship recently. Playing against arch-rival Agriculture Department in the Tripura Sports School field at Badharghat, Tripura Police won, defeating their opponents by 4-2 goals. Helped by the goals of Binod Kishore Jamatia, Bikram Jamatia and Manish Debbarma in the 11th, 19th and 26th minute of the first half, Tripura Police gained a sizable lead, but this was reduced significantly in the 27th and immediately in the 28th minute when Nandan Dev and Nandan Devnath scored successive goals to bring Agriculture Department back into reckoning. The scorecard read 3-2 distinctly at the end of the first half, with both teams perfectly poised to take the competition to the second half. The match was determined to be a photo finish as both teams slugged it out in the second half with multiple attacks on each other's goals, but luck ran out for Agriculture team in the dying moments of the match as they could not hold their citadel in the face of a series of attacks by Tripura Police. Minutes before the final whistle, Manish Debbarma scored his second and team's fourth goal, thereby bringing the coveted Inter-Office Championship trophy to Tripura Police.
Legendary West Indies cricketer Vivian Richards has expressed his wish to take home world-famous Assam tea, which he considers to be one of the best. Vivian Richards was in Guwahati since December 22, 2018. The right-handed batsman, the brand ambassador of American University of Antigua College of Medicine, was in the city as part of his campaign Made for Medicine. The all-time great showered praise on Indian cricket captain Virat Kohli for his aggressive leading in the field. We have a report from DD News, Guwahati. Vivian Richards visits Guwahati. Legendary West Indies cricketer Vivian Richards on Thursday expressed his wish to take home world-famous Assam tea, which he considers to be one of the best. Vivian Richards was in Guwahati since December 22, 2018. The right-handed batsman, the brand ambassador of American University of Antigua College of Medicine, was in the city as part of his campaign Made for Medicine. According to media reports, Richards was in the city to participate in the promotional events for the medical college. He said that coming to India is always special for him, as there are many things common between his country and India, including the passion for cricket. The former West Indies skipper also praised the weather of Assam and opined that there are many things common between Antigua and India. Richards also praised the Indian cricket team, especially Virat Kohli, for his batting prowess.
Whether we are in the best of health, we'd like to be in the best of health. To have such an institution and facility where you live, which can give students, in my opinion, an opportunity for them to excel in their field, it is just marvelous. And also, why I think we do have something in special, India and the West Indies, and more so Antigua, where I live, is the fact that we love the game of cricket. If I can say also that you're much better at it these days than we are. Now, I've always been pretty humble, and at the end of the day, I believe that what I represented at the time was giving of your best. Representing the West Indies, coming to India around that time was always something very, very special for us as people. As part also of our tourism product, it is good for us as a tourism island itself, where we can invite people to our shows, letting them know of the safety factors, the things that we do to protect our guests on island, that it's second to none. And as I mentioned a little earlier, we all have something in common, you know, the game of cricket. And for some reason, you guys are much better than we are today.
The land of the Dawn-Late Mountains, Arunachal Pradesh, is endowed with green forests, fast-moving rivers and enchanting rapids, besides rivers like Kameng, Huankiri, Siang and Tirap. Such resources make Arunachal Pradesh an ideal place for adventure sports like trekking, angling, boating and rafting. Gauging the potential in adventure sports, the center has set up the country's first adventure sports institute, the National Institute for Mountaineering and Elite Sports, which is known as NIMS, at Dirang in West Kameng district, to provide structured training in mountaineering as well as aero and aqua sports. In this regard, a one-day seminar on prospects and challenges of adventure sports in Arunachal Pradesh was organized by the institute recently. We have a report from Neeraj Panot in DD Tanagar.
Our future, which are responsible for the destiny of our nation.
A seminar on the prospects and problems of adventure sports in Arunachal Pradesh was organized at the Legislative Assembly Hall here by the Youth Affairs Directorate recently. Resource persons presented papers during the technical session, which was followed by an interactive session.
Traditionally, people used to cross river by using the rope and canes, and BMX riding, sledding.
Indian Mountaineering Foundation IMF Vice President SS Sandhu spoke on empowering youth through adventure sports and adventure tourism in Arunachal Pradesh. Research scholar from Norway, Anushri, spoke about how outdoor adventure sports bring empowerment in the society. Sharing her experience of living in Oslo and in Arunachal, she said both Norway and Arunachal are blessed with natural beauty. She spoke about how Norway has used nature to promote adventure activities and said the same could be replicated in Arunachal.
ever national level seminar on prospects and programs of adventure sports in Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh, in the lap of eastern Himalayas, has tremendous scope and potential for developing every type of adventure sports. Arunachal indeed is a treasure trove for the spirits that seek adventure in their life. In other words, we can say, when you think of adventure, think of Arunachal.
Addressing the participants, Speaker T.N. Thondok said proper survey should be conducted to tap the adventure sports potential of the state. Thondok called for better synchronization between the Youth Affairs Directorate and the Tourism Department, saying promotion of adventure sports should be done in tandem with promotion of tourism. Underscoring the potential of adventure sports in the state, he said the government is formulating guidelines for adventure sports.
Sandhu, Vice President of Indian. We are all gathered here on this absolutely beautiful day and the lack of awareness in the public. Captain Saurav from the National...
We have number of big rivers. Brahmaputra is made out of all the rivers from Arunachal Pradesh. We have high peak mountains, giving opportunity for those adventurers who like to scale them to the peak. We have so many other potentials of that, as you said, paragliding, parasailing, and so many things are there which are yet to be explored and yet to be determined as to what potential, up to what extent we can develop and what extent we can, you see, bring the map of the world.
In collaboration with the Indian Mountaineering Foundation, we launched the first
Moving on, gymnasts from all over the state participated enthusiastically in the 64th National School Games in Agartala recently. Padma Shri awardee gymnast Deepa Karmakar was the star attraction in the event. We have a report from DD News, Agartala.
The 64th National School Games Gymnastics for boys and girls under 14, 17 and under 19 category started at the NSRCC Gymnasium Hall. The 5-day-long tournament was inaugurated by Sports Minister Manoj Kanti Dev in the presence of many dignitaries including Tournament Technical Committee Chairman G.S. Baba, Sports Department Director Udayan Sinha, Secretary Samarjit Bhomik. All the 28 units players took the oath of the games from Padma Shri gymnast Deepa Karmakar.
With that, we come to the end of this edition of our weekly sports bulletin 8 on Play On. We will be back next week with another exciting edition carrying some of the top sporting action of the region. Till we meet again, stay healthy, stay sporty, and here's wishing all our viewers a very happy new year once again. Thank you for watching.